YouTube. Today I was making some changes to my DJ console. When I first got it, it was on a Friday afternoon, and I just kind of took everything that I had in two different cases, threw it together, threw some duct tape in there to kind of hold everything. I've got a little bit of time on my hands now. I'm able to go back and kind of do it the way I want to. Just occurred to me, hey, maybe I'll make a do-it-yourself video, kind of show you guys what I'm doing to it. So, see you in the next clip. Alright, so here's the console. Like I said, when I got it before, I just kind of threw it together. I had taken this two denim plates off the side of the MC6000 here and had those mounted right there. I just took a piece of wood, kind of hold those together, and then stuck that right there. It's alright, but it's not really what I wanted to do. I just want to kind of fill that space. Also, I just had the black blank off panel up here that I took actually from right there so I could get to the front controls of the 6000. I took that off, and what I've done is I'm going to light this thing up and have it flash different colors, things like that. I could never get to the back of my mixer with this plate stuck in there. So what I did is I took a piece of colorplast here, cut it to size, mounted it on two flush mount hinges. So I'm able to just open that up and get behind that colorplast to get to the back of my mixer so I can access all my XLRs, RCAs, inputs, outputs, make sure all the connections are right or whatnot, and close that up, and then that transfers light really well. So when I light that up with LEDs, it's just really going to pop and flash, and it'll fill that cavity up that's inside of there as well with some nice color. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut another piece of plexiglass or colorplast here and put it right here, so I kind of get lights flashing on both ends. But that's about it. I'll show you the tools you're going to need to do this if you want to do this to your own case. And alright, so here's the tools and materials that you're going to need to put colorplast on your console. First thing, obviously, you're going to want to get is colorplast. Here's the specs off of this. Hopefully you can catch that. Yeah, that's good. For those of you that don't use colorplast in your facades, more power to you if you use the Lycra, but I have to tell you that colorplast is very durable. Squirt it down, wash it, you don't have to take it off, you don't have to do anything. Once it's in, kick proof, spill proof, stain proof, everything else you could hope for. So anyways, you're going to want some colorplast. You need a square, framing square, of course a tape measure, screwdriver, 3/8 nut driver, rack screws, go in your rack, neoprene washers that come with those. Definitely going to want those. Of course, a pencil, drill bit to drill your pilot holes with for the holes for the racks, and of course some clamps to hold all this together. A couple different ways maybe you could cut this plastic with, or this colorplast with. I wouldn't recommend a jigsaw. It'd probably really tear the edges up pretty bad. The circular saw maybe with a real fine blade on it would work, or I like to use a Dremel. Cuts the edges nice and neat. Got a straight edge with that, and then plus if I have to sand, I can do that as well. So that's it. We've made the measurements that I need to do that with, and we'll make the cut. Alright, so we're done with that. Once you get done cutting your colorplast to size, drill your holes through it, you're going to want to take this brown sticky back off of both sides with a protective covering, just to make sure when you're doing all your work and you're cutting on that you leave that on there so you don't scuff it up, scratch it up. Took our piece. What I did is I put some post mounts in here. I don't know how well you can see those or not. Basically just to allow me to kind of take this on and off at will without having to getting a screwdriver or anything like that out. Once again, make sure you put your neoprene washers on there. Just kind of prevent that colorplast from cracking at all. And about it. Those goes on really
right now. I don't know how well you can see in there, but I just have a mess of a snake pit. So I'm going to clean that up the best I can before I get my LEDs in there to light it up. And so anyways, a lot of fun here. It's going to take
Alright, so we're done with the install. Let's see what we did here. I took my XLR out to the speakers and put some clips right here on that door. So when I open this up, and kind of feed everything right through this little hole on the side of the console, on my power cables, everything else that plugs into these outlets, as well as the speaker cables that'll plug in right there and leads me to shut that door. I don't know why you can see in there or not, but I mounted the LED bars right up underneath the MC6000 to shine on that first clear plate that's up there, that colorplast plate. And then right up top here, mounted those LED bars right there to shine through the flap that I had. So we'll leave a couple cables hanging loose, one for the 3mm output or jack for the iPad for the backup, as well as a mic for the Shure Super 55. Turned out pretty good though, I like it. It kind of lights up. I've got it on a slow fade right now. Pretty interesting, has a lot of different modes on it. I can go through slower fades. It's even kind of got a strobing thing, kind of beats to the music a little bit. Or you can just go through all the standard colors if you like. So that's it. If you guys have a case like this, you kind of just add some extra pizzazz to it. It's really not for anybody but me, just to have some more bling in the DJ booth when I'm DJing. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you in the next video.